Good morning, YouTube. Alright, first thing, mile runtime update. I added another dot to my spreadsheet, which means another day of dying on the treadmill. We're under 12 minutes, 2 days in a row now, which is still not very good. But the main thing is, look, we're getting more dots. They're trending downward pretty quickly. That's a lot of dots in a relatively short amount of time. I'm happy. Alright. Switch over to the other monitor. Does it work? Yes. So many good comments. Really quick. Congratulations getting your first Rainbow Goobert. 2. I'm so bad at reading names in real time. The hell I will. 6699. Congrats. I think I've only made Rainbow Goobert like twice. Unless we're counting custom games. Really good questions about dragons, about some of my decision making that I kind of want to go over or talk about a little bit. And join the Discord in hopes of actually seeing a notification when you're doing fun stuff. I have to remember to work on figuring out how that works, how I give notifications. I'm going to try and be better about the Discord. And yeah, buying an egg, a dragon egg with 2 rounds left, seems like a questionable decision. And they're sure I have my reasoning. I kind of do, but a lot of the stuff I do is just questionable. Not building a chili goobert. I think this is the right decision, but it's tricky. Or buying a chili. So in general, we're going to take a second and look. So especially at the end of these games, when I value like this dragon egg way too much. So all I'm doing is replacing 4 flames with the dragon egg. So I'm paying 10 gold just to reflect 3 debuffs. But I kind of think it's worth it. One of the only things that messes me up at this point is blind. The other one is if the opponent does an instant crown. But there isn't too much else that I can add to the build that like actually does anything meaningful. So if I had a chili goobert, for example, here, we'll hit battle. We'll see how this one goes. And I won't speed it up like crazy so I can kind of see what's happening. Splatter cat. Okay, so I got screwed over. They had a crown.
Yeah.
So that crown means that there's 2 seconds where I can't do anything and I'm burning through my stamina during that time. So if I had a goobert, for one, it would be very difficult to position it to get 4 good activators. For 2, this is a bad example because the crown is there, but I'm really just trying to get, and the other dragon build was a better one because in the other one I had the draconic orbs to get crits. But I'm just trying at 0 seconds to get as much heat as I can. That makes this do big damage right from the start. And if it could get crits right from the start, it would do double damage. But I'm going to run out of stamina quick. Partly because of the heat. Partly because, I guess with the anvil, this uses less. So my whole goal is to kill the opponent before I run out of stamina. If you use a chili goobert, again, the crown is a bad example because it does take me 8.6 seconds. Ideally, I'm trying to kill in like 4 seconds. If we go to activations, I think chili goobert gives 2 heat every time it goes off with 6 activations, but I'm not sure. So 6 activations, though, would require... I guess it doesn't need that much. Dancing Dragon gets 9 here. So to get the 4 heat that I get at 0 seconds from the dragon, I would basically want to get 8 heat from the chili goobert. So I would need 4 times 6, 24 activations on the goobert for me to consider it about break even with the ruby whelp. Because there would be the first couple seconds where you get no heat from it, then there's the midpoint where it's like balanced out. Or it gives me the 4 heat that I got from this at 0 seconds. But I've only had it I haven't had it for any time. By the time I first get the F4 heat from the chili goobert. God, I'm bad at explaining this. And then after like 8 seconds, I've had 8 heat from it, and it balances it out, where I feel like it's probably worth it. I shouldn't try to... I'll try to explain as I run into things that I think are interesting in the battle. So this one, I would not even keep a hatched dragon egg. So if I got this dragon, I would have sold it for an egg. Because I don't care about this thing's damage. It doesn't do any damage. I guess, here. We can do one more battle. See how much damage it does. God, I wish I had crits here. If we look, we got 6 attacks off with the Dancing Dragon. I only would have needed 3 if I could get crits. Damage dealt. The damage dealt by the Ruby Whelp is 42, compared to 386 with this. Even the Mana Thirst is really questionable, and it does some damage because it's on an anvil. But the main advantage of it is that it's another mana item. I'm bad at explaining. What do I want to see? Oh, what the crit difference is. So if I would have sold the Mana Thirst, I could get those 3 crits that I just got right at the start. This one, I almost should have sold these 2 stones, because I could have had 6 crits. I don't know. It's also not worth trying to think about Dancing Dragon too much, because it's a unique. Let's go do a normal run, see what happens. Ranked game. No, Reaper is the one that I know the least. I was hoping to do either Ranger or Berserker or Pirate. Yeah, any of the others. I don't know this character. Hammer? So I'm trying to think what I could do with the Amulet of Energy. And I think early on the answer is almost nothing. We'll take the hammer. Smash the pig. Win the game. Shield or mushroom? I don't know. Mushroom does not do much. It really doesn't. 1 poison every 2 seconds. Or poison does 1 damage every 2 seconds. By now, we could have had like 2 poison on there. 3 poison, maybe. Would I have won with the mushroom? I might have. Depends how much this was doing with the shield. Very little. I don't know. It just doesn't do enough. If it was inflict poison and heal, then maybe. Goobert. I don't like the poison Goobert. Chili Goobert is my favorite. Could make this potion. Let's plan on making the potion. I should look for pigs. This is such a mess. Okay, scoot all of this down. That still didn't do it. I want this to touch that potion. I guess we don't really have room for that mushroom anyways, because I need the star. Okay. We can do this. This is not what I want. I want either a dagger, another potion. What about banana? A pig. a pig. Because we're getting this money, I think regen makes sense. Ideally, this would get sped up. All right, can we make that happen? Yes. That is my setup. God, I feel like the itch in my lungs from having gone to the gym right before this. I should not record as soon as I get home from the gym, but I feel like recording as soon as I get home. Running doesn't even kick my butt as bad. No, it still does. But it's not like I'm dead by the end of it, where I was for the first week. Today, after I finished running, I went on the elliptical because I still do feel it in my legs big time. But the elliptical is pretty easy. It's low impact. So I can get the heart rate up without it being too rough, like physically. I could have made a Shelly. I need damage. I want this bag. I'm gonna buy the bag, but it's questionable. I don't need another bag, though. Alright, we're gonna buy another pig. What about this sword? On sale. Reasons for the sword. Hardwood you can't get till round 10, correct? Items. Search. There are 333 items. Hardwood. Can be found round 10. There's still prismatic sword, which requires a godly. I don't know. I'm gonna say no to it. God, I still want this bag. I don't need that bag. Start the battle. It's not on sale. We win, but only because my opponent only has space and the smallest amount of poison. Super small. Amaranth. Isn't that Twitch person? I think so. That is a name that I've heard before for sure. Pretty sure. What about Smelly Wall? I know people love it. I don't. Spicy Banana. Just stats. There's an argument for smithing for dummies just because it pays for itself. I don't really think it's good, though, in this situation. But it could be. This is a lot of healing. I'm just going to take Spicy. I think it does more than Smelly Wall. Smelly Wall does things, but you got to take up like 9 space for it to do things. Basically, you want the 4 garlics, and you want Smelly Wall itself, where this doesn't need bananas to do anything. That was a good find. What about boots? What about Shelly? I could do Shelly Unhealing would have been fun. God, I do not have much stamina. Okay. I feel like they need like some other potion. Something other than just a poison potion that you can make with this mushroom. Something to do with that mushroom. The mushroom is very underwhelming. Do I want this? Kind of. Okay. Don't need to recombobulate it. Good enough for me. This is good with daggers, assuming I ever find one. It's good with the cat. I don't really want to take the cat, but if I see it. They are cleansing debuffs. Is that the carrot? Cleanse 1 debuff. Yep. Those potions are so strong. Early and mid game. They fall off late game. But right now, they're doing so much for me. Good spear. Wait, double spear. Do I just switch? I never found anything for the hammer. Double spear does damage. We could go double poison spear. Is that a real thing? Nope. But is hammer a real thing? Nope. Double poison spear. Let's do it. Space. Purple. God, this would be such a good berserker build. Just because I have this many crafted items this early and a box of riches. It's round 5. We have 1, 2, 3, could have 4. 4 crafted items, a source of fire to light coals, and a box of riches to get gems. But instead, we get to break a little bit of armor. Not much. What about this? Chonk would have been really good if I was doing the hammer build. Start the battle. See how it goes. Spikes, we should be good. No armor, though. Would have been nice if they had armor. Well, they have a small amount of armor from the garlic. Very small. This takes up so much space, but it's pretty good. It's really good late game. Early game, it's okay. Is that my whole turn? My offense is not becoming any stronger. It's kind of a problem. They have a lot of active... Oh, I think I'm dead. So they have decent healing, but more importantly, they have a ton of damage with those 2 bows. I have a lot of healing, though, but they have so much damage. With those 2 bows, the spears outdamaged them. Not really. I think these outdamaged me. Why are they so low? 2 to 11. I thought they did more than that. Did they get nerfed? God, this spear. Just because of that oil lamp. Alright, quick pause to try and cough and like clear this itchiness from my throat and lungs and whatever. No, I got rid of the hammer. What about this armor? What do you do with it? Oh, there are things you can do with corrupted armor, but God, it's expensive. It's so expensive. And it's so much space. What about this? I only have 5 stamina. We have a lot of potions. What if this is a cauldron build? Huh. I don't really think that it is. But I'm not completely convinced that it isn't either. I could combine up some of the gems. But I mostly want to sell them back. Alright. So I only get to break 4 armor per hit, but a lot of enemies have 0 armor. Or they have a tiny bit from garlic. 6 armor. Ideally, I would have 2 stars for each spear. We're good though. No. Ah, I think Mr. Struggles is very good. Snake would be pretty bad here. Hexblade would have been the way to go if I stuck with the hammer. Vampire, probably not the way to go. Although, I do have regen. Cauldron. I think with Cauldron, I have to switch to, like, unhealing, but I don't really have unhealing stuff. It wants so much space. No. Daggers here. This is a little bit painful, just because I didn't get things together quick enough. So now, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't think this is a great potion to upgrade at all. Third spear. Could be Ripsaw. Ooh. Okay. So this at least does something. Something is better than nothing. I'll take it. I do need the space. Take this as well. All right, now. What are we doing? Double spear me. The spears do still need this one. The plan was to move things a little bit. So that the cauldron can hit more potions. Huh. So I'm going to take these off the board, this off the board. Cool. This can go wherever it needs to go. Where does it need to go? Don't know yet. We're going to find out. This can go here. This can go here. This can go here. You get to go right there. Cauldron. Shield goes in. This box goes in. Purple gem in. Purple gem in. Star in. And banana in. God, I'm still not getting to destroy much armor. Do I think it's more important to cleanse debuffs, remove healing? I will need this green gem next turn. I'm going to combine these two. Good enough. Start the battle. So the green gem will be important because I'm going to start poisoning myself, which is not good. I have a decent amount of healing. Stamina. Stamina's an issue, which is good because we're upgrading a stamina potion. I could fill this heart container, but it's 12 gold, it's 4 space. Does a super mana potion do anything useful? Platinum card could do something. So now we have 2 green gems. Purple gem. Could combine up these purple gems. It's a little bit weird, but maybe worth doing. Purple gem. Okay. So this is a lot of stamina, but it's also a lot of damage. Is it good? Crap. Is it good is a tough question. I don't know the answer. With stamina, it's kind of almost good. God, with a decent amount of regen, Like, it's probably stronger than these poison spears are. Tough call. Do I really want to combine these? I guess so. Do I want to combine these greens? Yeah, we have the box of riches. Alright, let's do it. More than I want money, I want the things on my board to be able to do more. Happy Dappy. Please don't die to somebody named Happy Dappy. You're too happy to be killing people. Good stuff. God, unhealing would be decent right now. I think it has to be heavy drinking, but that makes it a little bit weird that I have 3 of the same potion. Still. Heavy drinking, bagtacular, shielded. This one. What do I think about this one? Not much. I think it's very expensive. What do I think about this one? Very purple. And this one. Kind of red. Alright. Let's take out the gem bag. Let us get another potion. I don't know if I would upgrade this potion. Probably not. I don't want to think about positioning these, though. But I kind of need to. I do need to. Currently, I'm burning through stamina. What if we just get 3 spears and go tons of stamina and blow up opponents? It's not a real build. Why can't things just be real builds? Things that I want to be real builds. I don't really need this if I have the stamina potions. Huh. Kinda weird. I mean, I kind of need it. I kind of do, because if this one, if I had this one, triggering this one, that would be 6 stamina, we would overfill. What about a toad? The main reason for getting a toad would be that I would switch to rapier right now, in place of this spear. Alright, I'm going to rearrange my board and be back in an instant. Alright, so we're missing 1 star off of this. Things worth noting. This is a nature item, so it makes this one happy. Anything else worth noting? We have 3 stars on this. I'm not going to upgrade this one. 50% faster for each distinct potion. That is massive. Potions give a lot of effect as well. Could sell this and roll. There is an argument for lightsaber. 1, it does really good damage. 2, it makes use of regen. And we have a good amount of regen. But I don't think it's that good. I don't think the spear is good either. But, you know. Amulet could be worth getting. I think it's worth rolling one more time. Vampire potion, armor potion. With heavy drinking, and with cauldron, I'm gonna say they're worth getting. Just trying to think if I would sell anything to get them. Probably not. God, I would only have to sell 2 gems. 2 gems to get this one, and then it could get upgraded this turn. It would be another activator. I'm gonna say no. Oh, the vampire. The reason that I want the vampire is it's another unique potion. And you can get the upgraded vampire. Yeah, that's expensive. And it makes it so that maybe I should go Hungry Blade. Probably. Hungry Blade is better than Second Spear. The good news is, as the fight goes on, because of Relic Case, stamina use does go down a bit. This is such a pain to fit. Alright, let's figure it out. So, my thought is, this might have... No, this has to move, really. Move to where? I might have to change things up a little. I really should pause. I just want to see what things I'm going to buy before I pause. So this could come down here. What things am I going to buy? We have 10 gold. I would like to buy Vampire plus this. That costs 11 gold. At least think about it. This needs to see at least 3 uniques, but probably 4 unique potions. That's gonna be tricky. Is it? So this won't really go off. Or potions. Oh, this would be another potion too. Huh. The greens. The greens work well because of this spear. The red also works well though, because I do a ton of healing. I think I'm gonna get rid of the green. Buy the vampire? Makes sense to me. Buy the vampire. Keep this reserved. What about the purple? Probably don't reserve it. So we're up to 4 stars. Purple. Move this. No, that's a nature item. Keep that. Move this. Alright. Things to consider. Next time we'll be able to craft the super vampire potion. I like it. Start the battle. We still have 5 hearts. Friendly fire, pandemonium, and they have garlic wall, but with only 1 garlic, it's not that good. Because of pandemonium, you can keep the garlics for longer than you normally could. Yeah, I don't like this item because it feels like you really have to, like, embrace it and build around it. And in my mind, it usually isn't that good to build around. Unless you're doing an armor bomb made out of a bunch of potions. Then it's really good. But that's tough to do. Once you get there, you're unkillable. But getting there is very tricky in my mind. Alright, this is yet another potion, which would make heavy drinking very happy. Red gem. Take this out. Helmet would be good, but I need space. This is not the space that I need. These are interesting potions. Demonic. We could get strong demonic. Look at all the potions I've never even seen before on this account. Oh, speeding up the cauldron is massive. So is speeding up heavy drinking. Which is more massive? I don't know. They're both very important. This needs to be able to see that potion. I have a new potion that I want to fit in as well. Oh, ideally this would go right here. That's probably worth figuring out. 4 money. All right, I'm going to pause and be back in a second. All right. As much as I do kind of really want these 2 potions, this one's a repeat. I don't do that many debuffs. I do a few. Also, I'm missing one of my stars now, which is painful. But I'm giving up that star so that heavy drinking can have 6 stars. And it's being sped up by the fanny pack. Heavy drinking is a top priority. I'm leaving out the star because we have decent stamina. And we have heavy drinking. This one, I really need some of these protective purses. Like 2 more of them. And then we could trigger that instantly, which would be kind of nice. Okay. So, I still have 4 gold left, too. We're making a vampire potion, and we're upgrading this vampire potion. Just Monka S. My stamina is pretty stable. By which I mean the potions are keeping it pretty stable. It would be really good if I had a stamina bag or 2, probably. Also, I'm combining up the purples, and I'm combining up the reds, just to get myself more space. Another potion. Kind of need herbs for it. Oh, no, I don't. I can upgrade it for free. Ooh. Oh, this should be switched with this. My bad. Wait. I can upgrade it for free. I no longer need the vampire so much. This one is really good, though. Both characters drop below 80% health, consume this, gain 5 vampire, and 35% lifesteal for 6 seconds. This is like having the Berserker pants. Dragon Egg on sale. I like the Dragon Egg way too much. Divine Potion's pretty good as well. Divine Potion's really good. I might just upgrade that. Divine Potion. All of the potions. This purple gem. There's a yellow gem. Yeah, I want the dragon, but it doesn't even fit. I really want the dragon. I really don't think it makes sense. No, I'm not seeing the vampire potion. I care about the heavy drinking so much more than I care about the rest. True. Okay. Wait. The whole point was that this vampire is supposed to go here. There we go. Okay, how many stars is that? That is 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stars is a lot of stars. What does this purple do? In armor, it would reduce opponent healing by 30%, 65% chance to remove a random buff, or every 1.6 seconds, cleanse a debuff. Good enough? Could I buy that? Not easily. Not yet. Okay. Start the battle. Cleanse 8 debuffs if 4 potions inside are used. But we already have this one. So I don't really care about activating that part of the potion bags. I do care about the random buff I get for drinking 1 potion. 17, 22 vamp. I do want to check the cooldown on the heavy drinking. I was out of stamina too. Stamina bag would be good. 1.85 seconds to get random potions. Okay. Ideally, I would not have 2 of these health potions now that I think about it. Oh. Good. Upgrade one of the health potions. Then upgrade the vampire. Combine one of... Yeah, we could do that. Wait, does that mean that this turn... It does. This turn, I should be making this into a vampire because we're already making the upgraded health potion. then this wants to go somewhere. Yeah. This bag is weird. Really weird. All right, let's figure out where that bag goes. I need more like 2 space bags. I need them. If I put this right here. See how that does. That would work. Look at that. We're even getting some stars. So many little gems. I don't think I combine those up. Reducing stamina. Ooh, we could get a mana potion. Do I need a mana potion? Not really, but we could turn it into a strong mana potion. Strong mana potion. Gain 25 max health. And 9 mana. What do you do with the 9 mana? I don't know. And this can give 6 mana. Does the mana potion make sense? I don't think it does. I think more vampire makes sense. Let's just do things that make sense. But this is on sale. I have a bunch of money. This one. We're up to 3 protective purses. I need 1 more. Okay. So we just established that I don't do anything with mana. Crap. This is here. Do I have ways to get luck? Yeah, just hit them with the fancy fencing rapier. 0.6 stamina per second. 0.7 stamina per second. It's cheaper, it's better, it's just good. 3. I would need 2 more gold. Okay. Other things to consider. This prismatic could get me a decent amount of vampire. Next turn, I want to upgrade this potion. It's not that much vampire. A little bit. Blueberry. Blueberry can make luck for this. Okay. Good enough for me. 5 more rounds. No Mrs. Struggles. Not that I care about buffs too much. I care about vampire a little. But we're gonna get so much vampire once this starts going crazy. I still do need the stamina sack. Stamina sack and armored pouch. What about a green gem? Probably not. Okay, we're supposed to be upgrading the vampire potion. And we are. What about this bird? Bird doesn't really make sense to me. What about an armor potion? Is there an easy way to get that armor potion to be another star? I don't really see it if there is. I mean, there is. I would just have to scoot this up. Scooting it up is kind of possible. Total pain. Is it worth doing? I don't know. So to scoot it all up, I would want to move this speed bag. All of that would be to get this 1 armor potion. I do kind of think it's worth it. This thing going super speed, especially having this many vampire potions, feels kind of good. I'm thinking. All right, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back again. All right, heavy drinking is up to 9 unique potions. That's a big number. Is it the ideal setup for that? I don't know. Still not really hitting the armor. We could hit it. Shield is here. Oh, the shield should be touching the armor potion. Wait, that could actually make a difference. Let's see. This one gives 35 armor. We need to hit 45 armor. If we had 30%, 235. Oh, that's actually enough, I think. Okay. So whenever this gets triggered, which it should get triggered by this, by anything, because of the shield, I think it will go off. And then I'm happy. Then this one goes off. That's fine. Or should I have this go off? We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fantastic. The blueberry, we already have one. I was going to say is tempting just to have it in case I see a mana potion or another healing potion. This bag. I still have a whole nother row. Speeding up the cauldron is really nice. Oh, I could make a Shelly and it would be such a happy Shelly. Or potions, just put Shelly right here, give it the speed bag. Yeah, but I want this potion. I might still take it. I will still take it. Look at that, we even have a holy item for it. What am I doing with these purples? Putting them into the bag. I want this to have more spears, but I don't see an easy way to do it. Not the priority. The priority. So that's the difficult thing in this game, in my mind, is figuring out what your priority is and building around that. So these two, not the priority, especially not this spear. This sword, kind of the priority. This cauldron, this is like number 2 priority. This is number 1 priority. So everything that doesn't help heavy drinking. If I found a pair of gloves, I would probably put that onto heavy drinking, but I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't matter, because it's already being sped up like crazy. How many activations do we get for heavy drinking? Activations. 7. There's so much RNG in what those 7 activations could be doing. Healing. Vampire got me 250. Strong Vampire, 122. Cauldron, 69. Spicy Banana, 57. It's a lot of healing, 655. Overheal, 374. Health gained, 20. Alright, do I want that green gem? The reason for the green gem is this poison spear. I don't think I want it, but I'm not sure. I do want this either on the cauldron. No, it's probably just on the cauldron, but that's going to be a pain. It's always a pain. It's actually not that bad. Or the lamp. No, let's just put it on the cauldron. Lock that. 2 strong vampiric potions. Do I have another to upgrade? Not currently. Oh, and I have to switch this. Okay. We still have 3 rounds. On sale. And it's another potion. How do you fit it? Oh, I got my 3 armor bags. This goes off instantly. Do I just want the 10 buffs? Do I want the 5 vampire and 35% lifesteal? 5 vampire. Kind of just want the 10 buffs. This one I do want, though. We could give up. I could give up blueberry. I could give up yellow gem. Yellow gem makes sense to me. I do want to drink through these potions, the stamina ones. So now we're up to 10 stars. God, and you could have more if this scooted up one space. This thing has so many stars. How many can it have max? So the max number it can have is 14. We've got 10 out of 14. Are there even 14 different potions? Probably. Items. Oh, yeah. Wait, are there? One of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Which ones are we missing? Oh, the poison, the mana. The mana, the poison. Is that all I'm missing? Oh, and this dark flask. Well, I did just get this, but I'm going to be missing one of the two. Okay. How many did I just say there were? 15, I think. There's no button down here. Just for potion. This one would actually be pretty good. 4 cost. Gives me heat, so it speeds up the 2 things that I care about. Gives accuracy to one of the weapons. Gives damage to one of the weapons. The main thing is it's 2 flame, plus it does a little bit of extra stuff. But 2 flame, I value flames a ton in this game. Would I pay 4 gold for 2 flames? Yeah, I think I would. Would I pay 10 gold for 4 flames in the form of a dragon? Usually. I think flames are worth it for 2.5 apiece. So it's crazy to me that they only cost 1 apiece. Cheese Goobert, Hammer Dagger, they're out of stamina. They're gaining HP, but I think they had to kill me very quick with this build. Ooh, I am wrong. I'm also out of stamina. God, my heals. There's so much variability because of the potions. Look at our vampire on both of us. I lose. Why do I think I lost? They have 4 bloody daggers, and they have blood manipulation. And they have lots of stuns from this. God, I would have put these gloves onto this instead of onto the hammer. Hammer does a good job of drinking the stamina. They also were able to cleanse 20 debuffs off of me. God, I thought with my vampire, I would have destroyed them. Accuracy 65%. Damage, so much damage. I wonder if I would have won if I put a lamp onto this. I do think I would have won if I had the other lamp, probably. Because I had enough stamina, just getting this to scale quicker would have been enough. But getting this to scale, well, getting this to be able to hit might have made a significant difference. Round lost after 34 seconds. Healing 3,768. Overheal another 682. 20 max health gained. They gained way more max health than me. Holy damage dealt. They also healed for a massive amount. That blood manipulation is way too strong. I think a lot of their damage is going to come from blood manipulation. If I had blood manipulation, I would have killed. They gained so much more max health than me. Because I was not gaining max health. Damage dealt. Damage dealt. Spikes was a huge source. They do have a lot of spikes. They must have that amulet. No. They do have this, but I was expecting them to have the spike amulet that makes them do extra damage. Unhealing, 588. Bloody daggers. God, they have a lot of these. This one did way more damage. Why did that one do so much more? This specific dagger. No, this specific dagger. Just dumb luck. Feels like it is just dumb luck. Because this one is being enhanced with all the same things. I guess it's not that much more. These two, it makes sense, because they're not being hit by this. Overall, solid build. God, if I could have, like, blinded them. Even if I just had this potion, it might have been enough. I never drank my stamina. I was not using stamina at all. I mean, I was, but I was getting it quicker than I was using it. More heat would have sped this up. We did have decent heat, though. This is where I do think a chili or a chili goobert would help for long fights. But normally I'm trying to burst opponents down. This is not a burst them down build. This is not my usual build at all. I don't really think I need this. I did think I needed it before, but we just saw. I didn't even use that much. I could buy it. More anti-poison. More regen. Take this out. 2 rounds. Unidentified amulet. That's a good amulet. It's not a fun amulet to position. Right, I do still want this to be over by that shield. That actually could have made a difference. Flip this around. That's a good spot. Really good spot. So this one. Opponent drops below 50% or you drop below 25%. Consume this and deal 0.7 damage for each debuff of your opponent. With 100% lifesteal for 3 seconds, reduce their healing by 30%. Cool. Happy cat? How difficult is it going to be to get this happy cat worth 40? The happy cat, I think it's pretty easy to do it. Just positioning is a pain, but I have a lot of things that are worth a lot. The main reason for the happy cat is it speeds up heavy drinking. Secondary reason, speeds up cauldron. Third reason, speeds up fancy fencing. Those are 3 good reasons, but mainly this one. Okay. So we had decent armor right at the start, gaining some empower. Potions. Before I die, we will use this. They have some poison on them. Ooh, but I'm getting a lot of poison on me. Maybe not a lot. And I do have my cleansing potion, so we're good. And we have vampire, so I do get to heal. Stamina was not an issue. Even though they had this. They had smelly wall. Smelly wall. Eh. So let's look at their block. See what smelly wall did for them. And this is with it taking up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 spots. 15 spots. And it wants this shield. With all of that. For 15 spots. They give 50 apiece. I don't know. I would rather just not have to build around that. Like, to me, the armor potions are better because they can be double activated and they can go off instantly, where this took 18.5 seconds. They're getting 2.7 block per second. That's not enough. Stone armor is kind of crazy. Look, the stone skin potion gave more than the garlics. Now, it is good for the fact that when you gain all that armor, they inflict poison on me. And they were inflicting a good amount of poison. They have Mr. Struggles. They could have put this down. They could have put Mr. Struggles onto, like, this sword. They don't really have the stamina for it. Onto a banana that they don't have. Onto this armor. Onto something. Kind of a strong build. I want this lamp. The cat is way better than the lamp. I just don't want to deal with making the cat. Oh, that was really easy. I don't want to deal with... Oh, never mind. So, it does not speed up this one. And it gets rid of my armor pen. But who cares? Yellow gem. Kind of late. One more potion. Not very good. No, it's a unique potion. Crap. I do kind of want that. The only way to make it work, though, is if I scoot this up. Or if I move it away from the cauldron. But we're not moving it away from the cauldron. I want that, but I don't want it. We could just take this one. Oh, I can get rid of this box of riches. I don't need more gems. There's another vampire over here. The holy's good. Oh, more holy. You're a holy. 34. Off of 3 items, 34. Blueberry. This is vampire, let's go. That's pretty good. 3 vampire, 2 holy, right at the start. I value things that happen right at start of battle. Very, very highly. This would be yet another potion. We could have had the poison plus demonic. We could have had 12 out of 14 stars. This is fine. We're good. This one's also actually a little bit tempting. I wonder if this does more than this spear, but the whole reason that the spear gives poison, or the whole source of my poison, is the spear. So no. I do poison myself, but that makes this one slightly more valuable, so it's good. No, no more rolls. See how it goes. Oh, we win. Cool. They do have the fire sword. They have a tiny bit of mana, but not really enough. They have a little bit of healing, but again, not really enough. Does look like they'll hit 60? No. 59. If they would have hit 60, they could have at least done a chunk of damage to me. This potion was already gone. But that's because they dropped below 50. This never got to go off, so I was not poisoning myself that much. That's kind of surprising to me. Oh, I resist a tiny bit. Still surprised. Oh, right, when this went off, it drank this. And this could have triggered this one of these times. Okay. 1.48 seconds. 0.65 seconds. 0.83. What is this one? 1.35. Good stuff. I'm guessing this wins. Probably we're at gold 99. I think this will win, like 10 out of 10. It could lose for sure. But at this rank, I don't expect that it will. I don't think it loses to this. There are definitely builds that would beat it. Especially if you burst me down quick. But once the vampire's up, that's one. You can outscale it too. This might outscale it. It's weird because these aren't the big swords. Oh, and they don't have the one that reduces their stamina. But look at all that heat that they gain. They have so many spikes, they don't have the stamina. That's why they're getting all these bananas. They have so many spikes, so much heat. This thing does damage. That's normally the problem, is it doesn't do damage. These both do damage. But no stamina. Cool. That's 2. Ooh. Are they debuffing? They're doing lots of frost. I don't think they're doing enough frost, and I have that cleansing potion. It will slow down my heavy drinking, though. I'm out of stamina because of that shield. That's 3. They put on a lot of frost and get a bunch of armor. That one was interesting. This looks like 4. They do gain a good amount of empower. But what do they do with it? Ooh, they have crazy amounts of healing. Wait. I'm dead. I didn't realize how much healing. Am I dead? I'm almost dead. 37 empower. I underestimated. So they're feeding this regen. It's not using up. Oh, did they get this to go off? How are they gaining armor? 161 to 167. That damage feels crazy. Part of that is the corrupted crystal. Still. This thing is doing crazy damage as well. Oh, this is doing... God. If they had blood manipulation... No, they don't use their mana. They use mana when this goes off, but not much of it. God, with blood manipulation, the healing would have done damage. Blood manipulation is such a broken item. They would have killed me with it very easily. They almost killed me without it. Damage dealt. So much damage. 2,500 against my 1,600. Healing. Yeah, I think adding in, I forget what the percentage is. They did nerf blood manipulation, but it's still strong. All right, was that 4? I think that was 4. We're going slow, but that's okay. I like to see what they're doing. This sword needs to be in the center. That's 5. They don't have anything. They have a lot of prismatics. They will mess with my stamina. They have chili. They do gain heat. I don't know what they do with that heat, but I guess this sword does damage. Mana Thirst does damage. Wait, what if I'm just dead? After all of that crap that I talked. Look at all their mana. Yeah, I don't think they do anything with it. That's where, if they could have thrown in a rapier, they could have done more damage. But with all this mana, they have so much heat. All you have to do is convert that heat into some form of damage. And they're not. Okay. That was 5, I think. This does not have many weapons for that. What are they doing? So many pineapples. I mean, it's going to be a lot of spikes. I don't know what to think about this, honestly. Normally, if I see uniquely unique and villain sword, in my head, it's just, oh, I'm about to get blown up. And I almost did get blown up. Their cheeses were going crazy. Why were their cheeses going crazy? 79 spikes. 15 heat. Okay. So we're saying that's 6, I think. Number 7. That's a lot of amp. That's a lot of 4 daggers. I'm afraid of this one. They're out of stamina. Still afraid of it. Wait, do they not have a way to stun? Oh. Okay, no way to stun is helpful. They went vampire. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Vampire over the curse dagger. I guess if you're not stunning, vampire makes sense. Round 7, lots of spikes. Thornbloom. Do they gain enough in power? They have 2 carrots. That earlier carrot build with tons of carrots would have gone crazy with the Thornbloom. They get extra healing from 2 hearts. God, I could have used 2 hearts to increase my healing. I wanted like ghost or blood manipulation with this. Instead, we have spicy banana. So I think that was 8. Ooh, I see 2 elephant runes. And a pumpkin! Wait a second. Can they do things? 2 gems. Nope. But almost. Those elephant runes. If they could get them to just chain stun me a bunch. I do like the elephant runes. I think you need a hammer with it, though, to be able to get these to trigger that little bit more often. But 3 elephant runes is crazy. Also, I think you pull this elephant rune off and put it onto here. Or just into another dagger. But you need the hammer. Forget the sword, get the hammer. No, what is this? So much cleanse. Like Goobert to blind me, which does not counter rapier. I think we're fine. But they do cleanse buffs like crazy. Was that 9 or 10? We'll do one more. Last one. Dancing Dragon. Almost making a rainbow Goobert with 2 crowns, a shield, all the magic items. So in my mind, this is the difference between Dancing Dragon when you're building it to try and blow people up in like the first 4 hits, or if you're building it up to try and do like a slower build. They did get their damage up there, but I like so much more just having the heat right at 0 seconds. So their Dancing Dragon damage at 0 seconds is how high? 23 to 28, where I'm trying to get mine to be closer to 50 because we only have like 400 HP. And then ideally I would be able to get the crits for the first few hits and try and kill people in like 4 shots. With their build, how do they maintain stamina? Do they maintain stamina? Were they just out? Stamina. They were running out, at least by the end, it looks like. I guess. 18 seconds. I just don't know how you maintain this thing's stamina, because it wants, right there you can see, 2.1 stamina per second. That is a lot of stamina per second. Damage dealt. Just go look at the damage for both of these. At the end of the battle, they did 698. Fancy Fencing did 462. Poison Spear did 411. Blood Goobert, 125. They have so many Gooberts. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but they do have stars around this Dancing Dragon. The setup is not bad at all. Huh. Well, this whole part is, like, questionable. I'm guessing they were trying to do a rainbow. They could have done a King Goobert, probably. King Goobert. They could do blind things. Overall, 38 damage per second. I think I was trying to get mine to be closer to, like, 100 or more per second. So that's the best way that I can explain the difference that I was going for with my dancing dragons. Although theirs does say at the end 116.5 per second. I was trying to get mine to be 116.5, preferably with this one with the crits. But I wanted it to be that number, not after 18 seconds. This stupid crown. That crown's about to mess up my day. Team Splattercat, again? Okay, the stupid crown messed up my showing that off. I can't do anything if they have a crown. But still, my damage was like double theirs, the damage per second, for the amount of time. And the only reason it wasn't like insane DPS is this giant stretch right here. Why was that? Oh, they had 2 crowns, my bad. Like right here, my DPS was 178.9 per second. That's what we're going for. And that's the reason that I take like these dragon eggs. And that's why I don't actually care about lighting up this thing's stars. Because this thing, yeah, it does something every second, which is really nice. But that takes seconds. We're trying to kill them in like 2-3 seconds, if we can. Usually we can't. But you know, just in case we can. If I sold these 2 stones, maybe I could have, but it would have slowed this down. 20% faster. These are like having a pair of gloves on the dragon. Ideally, I just would have found the 3rd draconic. I want to run where the DPS just goes crazy. That shield will mess with me a bit. And they have this stupid instant crown. Since when do people do these instant crowns? At least it was only 1, but still. Instant crown defeats my build. No instant crown? They do have unhealing, which is strong. If that fight had gone on, I think they could have... Would they have beat me? So they get a lot of healing from this, a bit of healing from this. I don't know what you do. You lifesteal, you trigger foods. Huh. They probably have a decent amount of healing. Not like an insane amount. This one is weird, because it doesn't really go with vampire. Their build's all over the place. Main thing though, 2.93 seconds, 506 damage. That... 3 seconds, mine did the same amount of damage that the other one did in like 18 seconds. Now I'm all in. If like anybody insta-crowns, if they hit me, they would have to hit me pretty hard, pretty fast. In 3 seconds, you have to kill me. Or you have to not die. One of the two. One more. I don't see a crown. Cool. God, if I could have found another draconic, my damage would be crazy. 6 seconds. Not as good, but still, it's over 100 damage per second. Friendly fire. Because I hit that 60 heat pretty quick. Yeah, there's just a lot to be said for having a ton of heat right from the start. It gives you a big advantage. So at 0.6, well, at 0 seconds, we have our 44 heat. So this has already done 2 of its 3 things. And I just don't know many other things that give more heat per space than these ones. This gives plus 8 damage, which gets more than doubled because not only do we crit, but when we crit, we do an extra 15% damage. So it's not just doubling this that gets added. Yeah, I don't know. This is my thinking. Is it the best way to play? Not really. There are more reliable things. Part of the reason that I like Berserker so much is Anvil is just very reliable. By far, my strongest thing. This is a bad example because it's the dragon. But anytime I build with an anvil, this is a bad example because it's a present, and we have an elephant rune, and we have a hammer, and we have brass knuckles. But if we just had a normal anvil, these are lobbies. Lobbies are weird. Okay, that's lobbies. I was gonna say, what the hell happened here? Berserker, but that's not anvil. That's me trying to do fun things. Blood manipulation is so good. Deal 15% of your healing as damage. Oh, that's lobbies again. So many lobby games. I like lobbies a lot. In case that wasn't very apparent. Brass Knuckles, they buffed this and Dagger a little bit. God, I do not see any just like plain anvil games. I used to do like only anvil, kind of. Anvil, so crappy. Early game. It's really not. I just was playing crappy. But then, all I'm using is a magic staff too. And a wooden sword. By the end, I think this was doing damage. How is this doing damage? I don't even have an armor amulet. Just anvil giving damage to this sword, and this thing giving a little bit of damage. I don't even have that much heat.
Okay.
It is custom lobbies, though, so who knows what it's actually doing. I had a lot of healing over here. Still does damage. Not over 100 per second, but still 1,000 damage. In total, damage is happening. I was trying to look for just a normal anvil build, and I don't know how to get out of here. Quit. No, click. There we go. Just a normal anvil build? Nope. Nope. Okay, so what I'm seeing is I could go back to doing anvil builds. At Bronze 0, I lost 3 rounds. I went shovel. I have a steel Why do I have a steel goober? Because I was trying to do fun things. Double whip. I remember this, actually. So this is not a standard anvil build, but fun. I like flames on Berserker so much. And I like them on Pyro. I just like flames. You will notice a lot of flames if I get the opportunity to get flames. All right, that's enough of me just randomly talking about my thoughts on the video game. We're almost up to platinum. You platinum, you platinum, you gold, both at 99. For now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.